Captain's log, 1st of September 2407. Since Omni's return, I've gotten very little sleep. Vescovia seems to have cut the brakes on this ride and somehow lit the track on fire at the same time. In prison, it seems that WD spent his time developing blueprints, which is very much like him. And honestly, having a small fleet would not be a bad idea, so I've ordered the construction of some of these smaller vessels. We've thankfully managed to produce them already. They are very small, but they work well. We've worked out a deal with SSP as well, a heavy cruiser design in exchange for some supplies and support. There have been 3 extra independent territory claims in the last few days. Swiftfang Securities claiming their territory, Helix claiming its own, and finally a faction called People Infatuated with Extreme Profits, or PI. I wonder if they know there's an extra P in their name. Either way, Vescovia is the territory of the ECG, and people can't just start claiming territory willy-nilly. This is all a distraction. We need to focus on the bigger issue at hand, the jammer. And I worry that unless we can start to unite the people of Vescovia, we honestly may never leave this place. End log.
Bidding.
Oh my
Bidding.
gosh. Okay, guys. We need to clean up a little bit.
We're about to have guests, damn it.
There's a floating lobster just in the middle of nowhere with a random conveyor penis attached.
Pardon, I just tuned in. I've been in the sim box for I think it's been 3 days now. Nope, 15 minutes. Okay.
I said
sorry,
we need to
I
clean
get tunnel
up.
vision
There's
designing
like
these things.
literally random lobster hanging out around here. There's just like we're about to have people over here for a meeting where we're supposed to look kind of professional and we got lobsters hanging around.
Well, that
Omni, can I bother you to grind this conveyor block up because I don't know what it's doing attached to this lobster, but
okay.
I'm doing some quick edits of something on the base as well.
I think this ship is a little bit too long for the berth.
what ship?
My ship. Oh my, what in
Don't
the
be
world?
putting anything in the berths!
Yeah, we need to make a berth space for them as well, so we still have one. Okay, leave that there. Leave this berth space open for them. They said they're about to jump.
I'll get the low one off properly this time. I'm getting our cryo.
Let me switch to
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recording now.
what?
I don't know.
What is the daddy lobster and why am I offended?
Look, Wyatt told me the name of that, so.
Oh, the
Lobsters?
big lobster?
In your headquarters,
Yeah,
it's more likely than you think. Rescan now.
I don't know where you can put that. This berth right here is left open for the SSP to land at. Okay, this is much more lit up, but you realize you made all these yellow, right?
What, the light panels?
Yeah.
Yes, because they're attached
These
to
are-
the actual conveyor line.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did Berg do the lighting?
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't use like 5 million, did he?
Mhm.
Okay, no,
No.
that's good. I'm glad to see that you've learned. That's actually very fortunate.
I think
Why,
Dirk
you-
made this
Oh, hey,
entire
you're not
berth,
red.
didn't he?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I said you're not red.
Why are you
Oh.
yellow?
I've always been yellow. I'm an engineer.
Has he always been yellow?
He's always been yellow.
Yes.
Why are you red?
him because he's not in the official member of the ECMA.
And I just stole one of Wyatt's suits.
So wait, if that's the baseline,
That's
why
kinda
is he
weird.
blue?
Oh, I can explain that one. It's because the SLDF was blue.
I thought they were white.
No.
Well, I mean,
no.
oh, they always had blue in their paint scheme. Just a Vescovian
okay.
thing.
Not a whole lot of blue.
You can see the difference.
So then why
I
is
mean,
he purple?
the historians will at least.
Why is he purple then?
Hey, Titan.
He's not.
Hmm?
Wait.
Since I'm basically going to be in charge of the dry docking
Your
stuff,
suit
can I
has
have
red
an
shifted
officer here?
slightly.
I'd say that is a royal purple, if you ask me.
Titan?
Yeah, that is visibly kind of
One moment,
purple.
bro.
I had the suit for like 3 years, okay? I threw it in with my
Then get-
reds. Okay,
then
stop,
get a new
stop
one.
roasting me on it.
Start your shit, man.
Also, why is your helmet so charred? Like, it is like a...
That's a Star
Scaly
thing.
black.
Star tried to drift our shuttle, and I kind of like fell out of it and right in front of the thruster plume.
Okay, then, final question. Why you got a bow tie on in space?
That's him.
Why do you have a bow tie? Why do you have a suit?
This
We
is
all
my
have
business
suits.
outfit.
Isn't it? I
You
thought it
know?
was just a decal.
It looks like an actual
We
one.
gotta remember he was a corporate businessman before this.
I don't know, one
then
of
we
those
saved his
types.
ass.
I mean, one of those types. Find me the
Yeah.
fucking 10mm.
Titan, can we schematic up in office?
Is that them? The terrible?
I've got an idea.
Yeah, I see him.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
there.
And the long haul looks like
Trayton, can I cross with you later about ideas about that?
the long haul is. Wow.
Where? I only see the
London.
terrible.
It's 6.
Oh, it just popped
Oh,
up.
we're friends.
I almost misspelled birth at first.
Oh god, good job.
The same book is available. Wait, what?
What?
We only have one berth available. Looks like they have 2 ships.
Well,
I
They
assume
brought
one's
two?
an escort.
Did they bring their BB again?
No, CL.
There is temporary docking at the end of these. It looks like that stuff.
Yes, I made sure to make docking ports. That's the case, then I can just start building the prototype.
As far as I recall, we gave them a list of materials, and are they footing the bill for that?
Hey,
they're
WD,
footing
the one
bill
I
for the
mean,
first one. It's
Okay.
500 command capital for the blueprint itself, and then also a footed bill for the resources for the ECMA
So,
to produce the
wait.
first of the line.
I
for-
will be building the prototype, won't I, Omni?
For future reference,
Soon,
that's how I
if
want
things go well.
all standard agreements to be. If we ever design blueprints for somebody, I want the ECMA to build first of the line.
In other words, the prototype.
Ensures good quality control for the first one out the batch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think they're going on the wrong side of the connector.
You know, they put their connector very weird.
Alright, disable the gravity. It's going to be a little bit of an odd moonwalk.
No,
Yeah,
they're right
I've-
side up. Their connector's just on the bottom.
I know, but
You mean on the
I guess
top?
their own personal gravity's going to fuck them over.
There you go.
Alright.
Undersaddled, huh?
I gotta.
The SSP envoy is requesting to be patched in to our
Hey, it's
comms.
Jordan.
Affirmative, I'm answering. No, Jordan's
Hello.
Good morning or good afternoon. I don't know what time it is globally.
Greetings,
Hello,
welcome
everyone.
back to Fallen Rock.
Hey.
Yourself not
Excited.
falling rock anymore.
Well, we brought the supplies you invoiced to us.
Good.
Good shit.
We'll
Yep. And then. Oh, go ahead.
we'll begin working on the prototype as soon as this meeting is done.
Awesome. Hayden, are you hanging out with the ship or are you coming in?
I might just hang it. I'll come in, actually.
Okay.
Is this the
We'll
Could I
be
trouble
going.
you to turn on your suit-mounted IFF while you're here?
Yeah, that's fine.
is this the famous bar ship?
No, it's.
No, this is the other one.
Yeah, this is actually the hauler. This thing literally moves freight.
Well, if you'd
Yeah,
like to come
I would,
back,
I would recognize it. It isn't.
if you'd like to come back, we have the Sunsetter still available for a meeting room currently, because obviously we have some stuff to discuss. So
Yeah.
please follow
Yeah,
us.
there's been some crazy stuff happening lately. I mean, this place is definitely better organized than our kind of crazy shipbuilder yards.
We are Navy.
Definitely better organized because ours is more like it's ramshackled together. I guess is a nice way of putting it.
Pile into the airlock.
All right. Yeah, I know this is quite a pile up in here.
Never mind.
We go upstairs.
God, even I know my way around this ship better.
Titan doesn't get off the
Okay.
valley much.
I don't get off cryo much these days.
Okay.
But
Take. You know, looking at the backdrop of this seat, someone sitting here could look very evil.
Do we want to use the monitor here to show off the ship?
So basically, I've noticed recently that you guys have declared your area of space as your territory. So I'd like to hear basically what your intent is with this declaration.
Well, to put it politely, actually, to use an old Earth idiom, this section of space is basically the Wild West. It's kind of just straight chaotic. We've had pirates galore, CLF being a problem, obviously. So, since there are people out there looking for a safe place to be, I decided we'll stake a territory for now and allow people to build in that territory. We just kind of want to know who they are. This way there's no secret bases and stuff. And then, essentially, as long as they're not being pirates or, maybe allied with the CLF, we could probably, what's the word I'm looking for? Condense, no, not the right word. Congregate all the potential allies for fighting the CLF into one area to make a committed force, essentially, and also help those that are still trying to build up, like other mercenaries or scrappers that just want to make a living, give them a safe place free from pirate control. At least that's the intent. It may not have came off that way. I'm not a PR guy. I mean, heck, before, when we first met, I was a solo security consultant. Now I lead a PMC. It's kind of a major change in profession here.
Okay, that's understandable. My initial concern when reading this message was that you were staking this territory as yours for your control and domination. You are right in assuming that the message did not come across well. It has seemed to have sparked some. It has seemed to have sparked other groups to say they have declared territory, including this territory was claimed by that faction over there, Pi. So we need to deal with that
People
as
infatuated with extreme profits.
well. We have not encountered them yet or met any of them, so we'll have to reach out soon.
Hayden's met with him. He seems like a nice guy, but I'm suspicious of him. He's also helped out a band of pirates in the area we had to have a little dick measuring contest with. It wasn't exactly polite.
Yeah.
I was reading about that over the comms net. Please tell what happened there.
Hayden, this is your story.
So,
Wasn't that the one where System Securities Plus declared no quarter?
Oh, that's Eye of Ra. Eye of Ra seems to be a pirate faction that has openly attacked us. So those we declared no quarter on because they're pirates. They're trying to steal our stuff. They're trying to steal other people's stuff. Like I said before, this is kind of the Wild West out here. There's no real judicial or any kind of authority out here. Not truly. That's why I figured a small little area that could be somewhat safe, at least safer than just being out in the middle of CLF BS, wouldn't hurt. That's why I figured a need for extra security, or at least some kind of declared security, might help. Helix has also offered to help out a little bit in that area too.
I definitely think the idea of making a coordinated space where Earth-friendly assets can gather is a good idea, but I'm not sure about the way that you've gone and done it.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't worded right. A better way of saying is, I mean, yeah, we'll call it our territory for now, but like that's mainly just a way of keeping. That was basically just a show of force against pirates, or at least sounding threatening towards pirates. At least that was the idea. And I figured if we can keep the pirates away, that'll make life easier for people, but it seemed to have the opposite effect with one set of pirates in particular, and that'd be the Eye of Ra. The other one seemed to have kind of effed off,
And
at least out of our territory.
I do
Back
need
north
to
of
clarify
Brigade.
something. No quarter has a very specific meaning.
Yes, it does.
Do you intend to fulfill that meaning with really, I guess, anyone?
I do not make that declaration lightly. So when I made a declaration, that was specifically for EOR because they actively are aiming to attack us wherever they can. And at that point, I was just letting my people know that there's no point to wait for diplomacy when it comes to them. If they're going to openly attack us, then fight back instantly, no hesitation.
That's not what no quarter means. No quarter means
Yeah, no.
that
It means destroy the ship.
it means that if they surrender, you're going to execute them regardless. You have no intentions of letting them peacefully surrender, or basically no prisoners, no willingness to surrender, nothing. Is that your intentions?
We don't plan on taking prisoners. We don't have a way to hold them. That being said, if any of my people want to be lenient and let the ship, the enemy ship, limp away, that's fine. The main reason for that was to be more intimidating than accurate.
You do understand that Earth does not support a no quarters declaration.
Okay.
We
That's
won't-
also why they use private military forces, is because that allows them to skirt their own rules.
Well, I can't speak for the greater Earth, but I can speak for the forces I have here. And I can tell you that I will not support a no quarters declaration, and I won't ask or force or order any of my men to do the same.
Fair.
I have no way of currently stopping you, but I do want you to understand something very, very clear, that if there is an incident where, let's say, one of these pirates wants to surrender and no quarter is given, I am not going to hold back or cover up anything that happened when or if this system reestablishes connection with the greater Earth government.
That's fine. We'll stand on our record.
Okay, as long as that statement is cleared, then I definitely believe that you should at least maybe put out a clarifying message, if possible, to what your territory entails. And that said, or what your territory claim entails, because as you've sure seen, there's been many new territory claims in the. I think there's been what two more territory claims since you made
Helix
your
and Pi?
announcement.
Yeah, Helix declared their area as like a safe area for people to find jobs and usual corpo stuff. And then Pi declared their area, but I can't get a good read on that guy. I don't know what his intentions are. Not to mention that like your all's little hideaway base is very quickly becoming not so secret as it gets bigger. I mean, once your base started being built on the outside of your asteroid, it's not a secret anymore.
Yeah, the footprint of the base itself has definitely grown in the past couple of weeks, but unfortunately it's necessary to start producing a fleet and building our capabilities to fight back against the CLF. And speaking of
Agreed.
capabilities, I'm going to hand over the floor to our chief engineer, Mr. Trayton here so he can explain the specifications of the class that we have constructed here for you. Or that we have
We are
designed, I should
excited.
clarify.
Yeah, from the pictures I've seen, we are very excited to see what this ship looks like.
Let's see if I can plug in the schematic here.
She's a big one, that's for dang sure.
I mean, wasn't it meant to be a heavy cruiser?
I mean, yes.
Well, it's going to be a given that it's going to be big.
So, this is the product of Project K9. This is what I would like to affectionately call the Dog Day class heavy cruiser. It's designed primarily to balance its durability and maneuverability. I've managed to keep the armor thickness consistent while allowing enough room not only for sizable crew complement, but for generally free access to multiple critical junctions in engineering for the sake of repair, maintenance, or refit. I've also made sure to put spare sections in the hull plates, between hull plates even, for the addition of auxiliary weapons or swap outs from its mostly coil gun oriented barbette supported batteries to something like the more conventional guided missile specs like Pylums, Ares, and the like. In its default loadout that I have loaded up here on this schematic, I've managed to integrate 4 of the, I believe they're called Sentinel coil guns. This thing mostly focuses on forward fire and is backed up by 2 Ares launchers so that you can hopefully utilize the modular ammunition from those to harass targets and keep them dead center and well within control of the heavy cruiser's influence.
Quickly, just getting us back on track to a important discussion. The recent CLF advancements and discoveries that have been made regarding the ferrymans and such. Turn the camp off.
I'm doing it.
Basically, regarding the recent ferrymans and the discussions, or what's the word? Discoveries that have been made on the ferryman class, I'd like to begin hunting as many of those as possible. I believe we discussed this last time, but I would like to officially basically begin an operation to not just destroy those, but board them for any information that we may find. And I feel like if we can start boarding these, they may have more information on Rattlesnake Base, and that will be a boon to us. Really, anything that we can find at this point regarding Rattlesnake Base would be a helpful bit of information.
I do have at least some info on the ferryman right now. Recently went up against, I went chasing one down in the Dreadwolf. Their pilots can be hyper aggressive is probably the best term for it, for a freighter. This one had a small escort, just mainly corvettes, and I was able to take them out fairly quickly with the Dreadwolf for obvious reasons. But when I went to disable the ferryman, it turned and charged its ship right at me, like it was going to try to ram its hull into mine. Needless to say, the aftermath of the railgun fire I shot to disable it was a little bit more explosive than expected. I'm pretty sure that was full of hydrogen.
They may be under direct orders not to allow their ships to be captured, which gives all the more indication that they are carrying something important or may have valuable data on them.
Yeah. I would strongly suggest we target thrusters very efficiently with lighter firepower.
Yeah.
I think we will begin developing a game plan for an operation to find and board as many of these ferrymen as possible. The intel they have on board has to be valuable if they've got orders to go down with the ship rather than let themselves get boarded. Even if it's just the supplies, there has to be something on there that's worth this sacrifice. I think I will reach out to you with a plan then in the next couple of days on what we're going to do at an operational time. I think that if we can get a joint hunting party together going between SSP, possibly Helix, and the ECMA, we can try and get enough of these ferryments to sort of uncover another piece of the puzzle as to where this jammer might be, or even anything we can do to stop this. I think that sounds like a good plan for the next week or so, and that shall keep us busy in that time period.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Let's
We'll,
Hayden, go ahead and start unloading the material to them.
Okay.
Titan, you might have to open one of our cargo stores to them. I don't even know if we have one available.
I believe Titan.
So long as it's stocked, it will begin drawing resources. I can set that up real quick.
I gotta admit, this Dusk Herald is one pretty ship.
I hope you guys don't need whatever that is.
I'd like to say thank you, but that's Mr. Omni's design as well.
Here's hoping
Yeah.
it's not all bark. You never know till it hits the field.
Our destroyer is
Jesus
an older
Christ.
model. It's effective-ish, but it's effective against other ships of its class. I feel like it was more built to look pretty than built for real war.
Why is that?
The blacklist is currently listed for ammunition, hand tools, command capital, clan coal, and cosmic coffee.
Ah, it's
Is
a
that acceptable?
moonfish.
I'd also like to mention something,
Understood.
Joran.
What's up?
I know you were attacked recently, and
Mhm.
I just want to point out that I believe we have a somewhat of an understanding that
Yep.
you're an Earth Force and we're an Earth Force, that you're an Earth aligned faction and we're an Earth, obviously backed faction. So if you do need assistance fighting pirates, please do not hesitate to reach out. As long as they are indeed pirates or some other non-Earth entity or a hostile entity to Earth, we are more than happy to assist, even if that assistance is just waiting around or acting as a deterrent.
Yeah.
Make
Gives
sure
us
you
an
can
excuse to mobilize and begin warming up our functionalities as ECN, not just ECMA.
We'll be in touch.
See you later.
The data term has software for stuff like that.
I'm sure it does. Hey guys, it's Echo. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Today's meeting was a direct result of player actions on the server through combat and diplomacy. And if you think that's pretty interesting, feel free to come join the server at any time. We are fully open and anyone is welcome to join. Get your story started and maybe you could appear in the videos. We haven't done one of these little end of video chit chats in a while. I've been extremely busy with running the server and setting all that up. Space Engineers is not an optimized game at all, and so the server is quite time consuming. But in other news, if you are interested, I have started to buy me a coffee. This is in addition to the Patreon. All the support I get on Patreon or buy me a coffee goes directly to running the server and keeping this wonderful journey going. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video, and if you made it this far, it really means a lot to me that I can honestly get to post videos like this and that people actually enjoy them. Anyways, that's all I really have today. As always, shout out to my supporters that are on screen now. This would not be possible without them. And then shout out to my ECMA crew as well, because this would also not be possible without any of them. That's all I got today. Thanks guys, and I hope you enjoyed.